A skateboard is a type of sports equipment used for skateboarding. They are usually made of a specially designed 7 to 8 ply maple plywood deck and polyurethane wheels attached to the underside by a pair of skateboarding trucks. A skateboard can also be used by simply standing on the deck while on a downward slope and allowing gravity to propel the board and rider. If the rider's leading foot is their right foot, they are said to ride goofy. If the rider's leading foot is their left foot, they are said to ride regular. If the rider is normally regular but chooses to ride goofy, or vice versa, they are said to be riding in switch. A skater is typically more comfortable pushing with their back foot. Choosing to push with the front foot is commonly referred to as riding mongo, and has negative connotations of style and effectiveness in the skateboarding community. Electric skateboards appeared in the early 2000s. These no longer require the propelling of the skateboard by means of the feet. Rather, an electric motor propels the board, fed by an electric battery. There is no governing body that declares any regulations on what constitutes a skateboard or the parts from which it is assembled. Historically, the skateboard has conformed both to contemporary trends and to the ever-evolving array of stunts performed by riders/users, who require a certain functionality from the board. The board shape depends largely upon its desired function. Longboards are a type of skateboard with longer wheelbase and larger, softer wheels. The two main types of skateboards are the longboard and the shortboard. The shape of the board is also important. The skateboard must be concave to perform tricks. Longboards are usually faster and are mostly used for cruising and racing, while shortboards are mostly used for doing tricks and riding in skate parks. Things to consider before buying skateboard. Which type of skateboard should I get? First, you need to understand your purpose for owning a skateboard. If you are planning to learn skating and perform some tricks, then any shortboard skateboards are suggested. But if you are more of a traveling person and look for personal transport for long-distance skating, then a longboard cruiser should be a better choice. Last not the least, the electric skateboard is the latest addition, which is much favored by the tech-savvy skaters. Note that electric skateboards can be dangerous if not handled properly. So, use it with caution. Better not to use it when you are new to skating. After the first phase of discussion, consider your weight and height issue along with your foot size to select the perfect size skateboard. Check the construction material and make sure it is durable. What type of skateboard is best for kids? Mini cruiser skateboards are best for kids. Plastic deck mini skateboards can be bought for a 5-year-old kid or younger with a shoe size of 3 or smaller. If your kid doesn't match these criteria, then go for a wooden skateboard. Once they have learned skating with a mini skateboard, kids might also use a classic longboard. It may take some time to adapt. What type of skateboard is best for a beginner? Depending on your budget, you can buy a classic longboard or a double kick popsicle, being a beginner of the sport. Because these models have a better balance that allows a beginner to control easily without hurting himself. Of course, follow the size chart of skateboards before buying a skateboard. Conclusion: so many variations create so many confusions. But we tried to simplify the information for you. The classification may differ from person to person, but we made it in the best possible way to make you understand the concept in the easiest way. Share your opinion with us after listening.